Well, hey, I got my good buddy Mike Phillips from Autogeek in the shop for me today. How you doing, Mike?
Great, Dennis.
We're going to talk more great Autogeek stuff, and today we're going to talk about cleaning up your car inside and out. And what these units here are, these MetroVac units.
These are great tools. You know, the MetroVac company's been in business since 1939.
Coming up on 80 years in business.
That's right, a long time. So they got a lot of credibility, a lot of history, and fabulous high-quality tools. American-made, by the way.
I've had one of these for 20 years, and I mean, and these things are bulletproof. I mean, I love it. It's just one of the greatest tools I've got in here.
Yeah. So this little puppy here, when I'm on the show with you, I'm showing you how to remove swirls, by machine. Okay.
And you're very good at it, by the way.
So now, once you get rid of the swirls and you get that flawless finish, this is kind of like one of the secrets to maintaining the finish.
Not putting them back in?
Not putting them back in. What this is the Master Blaster Revolution. This thing has two 4-horsepower engines for a total of 8 peak horsepower blowing power.
2 separate motors in it?
Yeah, so that enables you to kind of pick, if you need all of it's got, or maybe you want to dial it back a little bit, you've got that option with the 2 switches up here. It's also heated air and filtered air, so everything that touches the car is clean.
It's clean.
And now here's where this comes into play. After you've created that flawless finish on your toy, or whatever you may have, instead of drying the car with a chamois, which can also be safe, but this is a way to completely dry it without ever touching the paint.
Look, Ma. No hands, right?
Yeah, exactly. And, because clear coats are scratch sensitive, that's a pretty cool feature.
Absolutely.
They're hard. Clear coats are harder, but they scratch easy. And that's sometimes hard for guys to wrap their minds around, but that's really what the case for clear coats.
Well, I'm also a motorcyclist, and I'll tell you, the only way to dry a motorcycle is that.
This will blow air into all those cracks and crevices and just gone.
Again, that's why I like it for motorcycles.
In the case of classic cars, one of the largest expenses is derusting one, cutting out the rusty body panels, welding new sheet metal in. With this here, you're going to blow that water out so you reduce that rust issue.
Because what causes rust is water pooling in places that you didn't get.
That's right. Now, something that's unique about this is it's available with a 30-foot long hose. You can actually reach all the way around a car as you're drying it without dragging this around with you. But the thing I first noticed when I used it was the industrial strength stainless steel clamp to hold the hose end onto the Master Blaster itself, and the industrial strength nylon clamp that holds the soft rubber tip on the other end.
Because if you didn't have those,
it'll blow them right. It has so much power, it'll blow them off. And it's just a testimony of the power this thing has. And every time I've turned one of these on for someone, it just blows them away,
right?
How much power they have.
But then there's this little unit, which kind of is a dual purpose.
Dual purpose, yes. It's 2-in-1. You can use it to blow water out of cracks and crevices and off the entire car, but it also serves as a vacuum. So you can clean the inside of the car, dry the outside of the car.
Depending on which way you go.
You just switch the hose ends, yeah.
What I really like about this is that it comes with all these little attachments. That allows you to get into every, interior work and stuff, and in your dash and inside your air vents and stuff.
The tools are key to this because, some of the ends have bristles on them to agitate a surface as you're vacuuming or blowing. But I tell you, the key thing about both these is that ability to blow water off the car, and that way you're never touching it, and that way there's no potential to put scratches in. But I want to mention that works best if you keep a coat of wax on the car. Wax causes the water to beat up, and so when you hit it with the high power blast of air, just flies off, and we want everybody to be happy when they're using this. And if you're the kind of guy that never waxes your car, well, time to step up your game. Get a coat of wax in the car, then these things work good. And we sell the wax too.
You're a full service kind of company, aren't you? Well, hey, if you want to learn anything more about these incredible MetroVac systems, log on to Autogeek.com. They are really cool. They just do it all. I love it.